Alright guys, this is not going to be a conventional video that you are used to seeing on this channel, but I thought let me just share something different with you guys, perhaps something more personal, that we have now reached such a high milestone on the channel, over 20,000 subscribers. So I thought let me just become more, not relatable, but something that might relate to you in the form of a story or something like that. So I'm not going to disclose exactly how old I am. It's kind of weird to do so, but I pretty much wasted my life in my 20s. The main thing is, guys, for me was trying to please everybody else, so to speak, trying to be as best as I could be, not for myself, but for some other people. In my teenage years, I've done a lot of crappy things, and then I done even more crappier things in my 20s. However, in the space of this time, I was at university, of which I've graduated with a bachelor's degree in economics and finance, and it was still all for nothing. Now hear me out. In South Africa, to have a degree basically means nothing, okay, unless you know somebody, or you have a vibe, or you're born into a rich family, whatever. But no one really tells you that, especially when you're in high school. Everyone just says get a good education, get high marks in your matric year, so that you have opportunities to apply at university. And once you're in university, it's a whole different ball game. It becomes something completely different, because the work, or let me say the difficulty level from university compared to matric is on another level. But yeah, still I managed to get through it. And me getting out of my 20s, I realized, well, not out of my 20s, my bad, me getting out of university, realized that there's no work, and there's probably going to be no work, not only because the degree means nothing, but because we live in a country where employment is extremely hard to come by. And I thought if I better my game and maybe get an honors degree, it'll be much easier for me to get a job at whether primary or tertiary, public or private sector, both of which failed, until I decided to do something else. And I'm doing that now, which I'm not really keen on doing, but I'm doing it because it pays the bills. YouTube, on the other hand, is something I probably want to do full time, but it is getting better. It is getting a bit stabler, but the problem with being on a platform is that it's not guaranteed. So I'm just moving with the vibe and seeing how things go. So basically, you are like my companionship when I am with free time. So let me get back to why I say that in my 20s I wasted my life. Okay, well, like most of you, you only realize that wasting time on drinking and friends and alcohol and partying and all these kinds of things, you'll only come to realize that when you reach almost your 30s. Meaning to say that if you are in that stage, kudos to you, bruh. Go do what you want to do. Do you. If you want to do it. But my advice is to stay away from that. Even stay away from friends. The fewer friends you have, the better. I wasted too much money and time trying to impress other people and bothered myself with what other people think, instead of just trying to fix my own kind of stuff and be my own kind of person. But when I did realize that my friends were only my friends for what I could give them, I went on a small tangent to try to see if it will still be a case where I have these friends if I do not be the same person I was. And behold, they were gone as quick as you can say Kazam. They were just gone. And that's when I come to the realization that I wasted all that time doing crap. University was the biggest waste of my time, because I have nothing to show for 3 degrees that I do have now. I have, like I said at the beginning, I have the commerce one, I have an honors one, I have a postgrad, and I was going to do a master's degree. Hell no, I'm not going to do it. If you're going to ask me that, I'm not going to do it. I'm probably just going to try to do my own vibe, start my own things. But if you are a South African and you're living in South Africa, this is my advice to you. And you can take it with a grain of salt. It doesn't really apply to everyone. But the majority of us have to suffer the consequences of a lot of lawmaking and policy that goes on in this country. So what you should do is entrepreneurship. There's no groundbreaking degree that you can get that will open any door for you unless you know somebody. I know people that are not even finished with matric, that haven't even finished matric, if I say it like that have jobs that are more of a higher level than anybody I know with a degree. So in terms of that, if you don't have a degree or you're not at university, don't even feel bad, bro. Don't even put yourself down and compare yourself to those who do have it, because it ain't that much of a difference. It really boils down to the person, and I think I learned that the hard way. It comes down to your sheer determination. It comes down to how fast and quick you are willing to learn and how dedicated you are. It also comes down to your drive and your distractions, or the lack thereof. The less distractions you have, the better. I also would highly advise that you stay away from the relationships if you are on this path, not because of just a distraction. If you find somebody that is going to be on board with you, which is very hard to find, regardless, you should still try and first fix yourself before. That's what I told myself. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm saying that's what I should have done. But it didn't go as well as that, and I only had to come to my 30s to realize all the mistakes that I've made. But living in South Africa is not a fun thing. Whether you are a qualified person or not, or whether you are a person that's been inherited or got inheritance from their parents or got a good job or whatever, the country is still down the drain. So most of it is still crap, either which way you slice that pie. But most of us are just riding the wave, taking it a day as it comes. Most of you don't even really F with my vibe. You just some of you are just here for the videos, and I can understand that. That is what this channel is about. It's about laughter, it's about fun, it's about South Africa, it's about us enjoying and laughing at our own shortcomings, if I put it mildly. And if you have any questions for me, guys, I don't want to go too personal and too deep, but I'm just trying to let you know what kind of messed my 20s up. Maybe you don't have to go through the same thing. The biggest thing I can get to say for you to take away from this is that you should be distraction free and try not to please anybody. Try not to make other people happy. First make yourself happy, and the rest will come to you. Believe you me. Stop trying to look the part for other people. Stop trying to make yourself bigger than what you are. Try to live by your means. Don't go over and beyond. Take that advice. Don't take it. It's really up to you. But that's just how I feel I wasted my 20s. It was a stupid thing. Peer pressure shouldn't be an excuse for somebody in between their 20s and 30s. But things are slowly changing. Things are slowly getting better, I suppose, with maturity. Guys mature much slower than girls. But maybe it's just that. Feel free to ask me anything, guys. If it obviously is too personal, I'm not gonna comment on it. But if you want to see other videos like this where I just ramble on and talk about everyday things, let me know. If you F with this video, let me know by liking the video or commenting something down below. Then I know I can just randomly make a video like this in the future where I just talk about anything. Let me just stick to that specific topic, why I think I wasted my 20s. The sad part about your 20s is that's where you build your foundation, especially if you don't have anything to show for yourself, like if your parents didn't give you anything, or if you have to work for everything on your own. Your 20s is basically the time where you need to be building, bruh. Not just chilling or hoping things are going to get better, or you have to go out there and get the shit for yourself. You have to go get everything that you want for yourself. Don't wait like me till you like 30, 40 years old and then suddenly come to the realization that time is going past and you have nothing to show for it. Studying and being at university sucks, but not having to reap the rewards of that sucks even more. So that's just how I feel. But let me know how you feel in the comment section down below, and until the next video, guys, peace out.